First psychopath I ever met while working in the psych ward was a child. And let's just say that he had me so fooled that by the time I actually found out what he was in the ward for, the hairs on my body rose. I didn't want to be anywhere near this kid. He really played me. And this is going to shock you. So this kid in the ward, he's like 10 or 11 years old. And unlike a lot of people at this particular psych ward, I liked working the pediatric unit. You had certain people that were assigned to certain units, but I was a floater. I worked on the adult unit, the geriatric unit, and the kids unit. And I always had a special place in my heart for the youth. Because a lot of times when they come into the psych ward, they're in the middle of their teen development, or maybe they're dealing with traumatic homes, things that have less to do with them, and there's still hope, there's still wet cement, and they can still be formed and smoothed out before their personalities and character starts to harden into unresolved issues that turn into drug use, more aggressive onsets of mental health disorders. A lot of the things I see on the adult unit. And those.
So the reason why I wanted y'all to watch and listen to that video is because I wanted y'all to hear it come out of the mouth of a medical professional, right? First and foremost, let's talk about what he was talking about. He was talking about the first time he saw he came in contact with a person with a psychopath. And he said it was a 10 or 11-year-old child. Now, first and foremost, out of all things that I could say about this topic, legally you cannot diagnose, prognose, or even claim that an adolescent has a character trait like psychopath. You can't call them a psychopath. And the reason why you can't call them a psychopath is for all the reasons that he named. The child was not fully developed. So what happened was they claimed that that child was a psychopath because of something that the child did. But as I always say, if you really listen to these people, the doctors, the nurses, these mental health professionals that they call themselves, they never give you nuance to what a person's problem is. They only give you some cookie cutter type of explanation of why they diagnose this person with whatever disorder they're diagnosing them with. And basically it's some bullshit. Now, the reason why I'm making this video is because y'all need to start being careful of when y'all are committing or baker acting your family members. Because basically what you're doing is you're giving these people permission to treat them any kind of way. Because that's the way they're going to treat them. If they think that this child was a psychopath, how do you think they're going to treat him as a psychopath? That's something to think about.